I'm just joking. I'm making a bunch of noises. Hold on, I'm checking my microphone. Alright, sounds good. Alright, I'm gonna turn down Opera GX by like a tiny amount. And then let me know if you can hear the music. Because the music is like pretty low, I think. There we go. I'll turn it up. That should be pretty alright. I'm gonna turn on just a tiny bit again. Alright, welcome into tonight's stream. So there was a Nintendo Direct yesterday, and it's the weirdest one by far. Because Nintendo keeps on coming up with new ways to not present their own stuff, which I'm kind of annoyed of. They'll keep on like posting the trailers and random tidbits about their games on Twitter, and then they don't show us anything until like much later, which I think is kind of dumb, but whatever. And this Direct is just weird. I'm wondering if they're thinking to themselves that, oh man, these indie worlds are all right, and then these partner showcases are fine, but what if we brought them together though? And I don't get it. I really don't get it. I remember it being fine. I watched it on Tuesday morning, and I thought it was okay. I don't remember there being anything where I'm just like, oh, like finally, you know. I'm not super big into the third parties. There are a couple of things I'm sure, but we're just gonna be digging through the directs. I'm gonna be scrolling through it, and then I'll let you know, because I think what it's really showing is that Nintendo is like in a weird spot where they have to put out something like this to show that they have games, which is fine. You know, we like video games, but it's also kind of like, where are their games at? Again, it's the end of August. There could still be a September Direct. There usually is one. I'm also seeing people suggest that maybe we're gonna be having a reveal of the new console coming soon, and we could. I mean, it's technically very possible that we could have a reveal for it in September, and then just, you know, screw everything else, right? Because it's almost like Nintendo has no other games to, you know, to market or anything. They have 3 big games coming up. They have Zelda, they have Mario Party, and they have Mario and Luigi. I don't know. I mean, Mario and Luigi's always been like a title they can throw under the bus, and Mario Party is Mario Party. I say that maybe they don't do it before the new Zelda game, though. At the very least, maybe hold on. Maybe wait to show off the new console after Zelda's come out, and then you could throw the Mario Brothers under the bus, you know? But not before. Not beforehand. Not the Mario Brothers. I'm just joking. I don't think they'll show off the new console just yet. I think they're really gonna wait until like October, like they did with the Switch. I know it's stupid to follow the patterns that Nintendo may not be throwing out there, but I just think that there's really nothing going for them after Zelda. I think they should at least wait until Zelda drops, and then they do Switch 2 revealed. Like, imagine coming out like, oh look, we have a Switch Lite, and then you want to get the Lite, but then before the Lite is even out, they're like, oh, actually, here's the new console. Why would you spend your money? It sounds dumb. I don't know. I don't think we're getting a reveal for the new console in September. I think that we're gonna get a regular Direct, nothing crazy, but something, just something, you know, to just hold us over. We just need some more information about some of the things that we got coming up, and then I think we'll be fine. Anyways, let's talk about this Direct here, because they did have some stuff going for it. So let's go ahead and shut up the Mario Wonders, and let's get started with this Direct. All right, so they started off with an Indie World Showcase.
Hello, everyone. We'll now present today's Indie World Showcase.
Bro.
Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase.
Yeah. Okay. So Indie World Showcase. So they did Indie World, and I like that the Indie World on the right and then the Nintendo Direct's on the left, as if the Indie World wasn't first. Like, why did they do that? Why did they swap them? All right, whatever. Okay, so Balatro really kind of hit the ground running. This game is extremely good, by the way. I like card games like this. I just like roguelike card games, I guess. And this is fantastic. All of this is purely visual by the looks of it. Also, Dave the Diver. Why does Dave the Diver keep on showing up? Like, I don't know what Dave the Diver is. I thought the Among Us cards, awesome, man. Like, great. I think that Balatro is a great game, and I don't know why Friend of Jimbo is like. I guess it's a collaboration effort, which I guess it's like super important to point out. But it's only just fine. I don't think anything more about it. It's a cool update, nothing more than that. No, we're not talking about that. It just, you know, I don't have a horse in this race. What is this, Moth Cubit?
You'll befriend bugs from all
No.
walks of life, each with a story that's
I mean, it looks fine. It's not what I'm interested in. This does, I don't know, something about this is just not right. I don't like this guy right here. This guy is capping. He's a kappa. And there's a, I don't know what this is about. They spend a good chunk of the time here, though. You see the stars, it looks like a good RPG. I kind of want to get into it. I don't think that this Throes of the Watchmaker DLC is going to make me buy it, but I will get into Sea of Stars eventually. It looks good. Maybe not right here, but
put a stop to a cursed carnival.
should be fine though. This looks pretty good. I want to play this at some point. Okay, what is this?
Good time awaits in the Shrek Special Pack paid DLC for Power Wash.
Why is Power Wash Simulator doing Shrek?
Feel like an all-star as you wash away the grime, covering 5 fairy tale maps from the Shrek universe, including Shrek's very own swamp and
Like that it's 5 different locations from the movies, and Shrek's swamp is just covered in a bunch of random stuff, which is great. I don't get. Okay, you have to imagine a Venn diagram. Okay, wait, hold on. I'll do it myself. You stupid dumbbots. Okay. Hold on, chat. The application, do window capture. Sure, window capture and then MS Paint. Wow, good. Good MS Paint. It's not working, chat. Look at this. Look at this. This is supposed to be MS Paint. What happened? Yeah, cool, man. Yeah, bring me back to that. Yeah, Paint is just busted for some reason. Wow. Don't save this. Get rid of this. I was going to bring up Paint, but Paint doesn't want to do what it's supposed to do. Let me do the other Paint, maybe. I saw another Paint 3D. Never mind. I just wanted to draw a little bit. Okay. It's not working. What is this? Why does it do that? All right, hold on. Okay, I'm back. we're gonna need to up the size of the camera here. I've been holding onto this specific object for quite some time now, so I'm glad that I get to finally use it in some way, shape, or form. Watch out for future videos having this thing in it, because maybe I'm gonna like this. Hold on. Damn. Really that sticky? Hold on. Okay. So we get rid of this window capture. Yes. We're gonna go ahead and copy that. Why not just have like a camera thing? Huh, I guess I don't. Yes, I don't. Oh my goodness. Squidward. Okay. True, we cancel. We cams up. We're gonna increase the size of the camera by like a lot. So that way you guys can understand what I'm trying to do here. Okay. So just to like try to put a finger on what I'm trying to say. This is embarrassing. I've always wanted to do this though. Okay. Look at this. I have a whiteboard. I've been holding on to this for years. Okay, but imagine. So you have essentially what we call the Venn diagram of interest. And so your Venn diagram consists of one circle and then another circle. All right? So that's your Venn diagram. And then the question that you got to pose with yourself is so you have the power washer fans? Power wash. Even though I can't spell on a board like this because I've never done this. Oh shit, the camera's flipped. Well, now you definitely can't read that. Whoops. Flip horizontal. There we go. Okay, so you have the power washer fans. Then let me attempt to actually do this right. My handwriting is atrocious, so forgive me. Actually, let's redo power washer because this is awful. Yeah, you got power. Let me actually just redo these circles, make them a little thicker. God, this is not going well. This is beyond my wildest dreams. Teachers made it look so easy back in the day, though. Okay. Okay, so you have your Venn diagram, right? You have the Shrek fans on the right, and then you have the power washing fans on the left. So the question you got to ask yourself is, who in the hell is this for? Who are they marketing to? What is this? Like, you have people that play power, like, you know, the power washing stuff, right? You got all these guys. And then you got the guys that really, 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 really like Shrek. But the question is, who's overlapping in the middle? How many people are, like, big fans of Shrek, but also big fans of power washing? Like, even if there's, like, a single guy, right? Like, if there's one guy that's a fan of power washing and Shrek, I mean, great for him. That's a good update for him. But for everyone else, who cares? Why would I want to do, like, like, I'm more on the side of Shrek. Like, I'm more like, I like the Shrek movies. I think the Shrek movies are, like, they deliver good messages. They're fun to watch. But I'm not a power watching fan. Like, I'm not gonna spend my time cleaning up Shrek's swamp, you know? Like, that's not for me. I don't think that we need something like power washing and Shrek all in one go. Like, it's such a weird thing to promote. Send me back to the corner. All of that just for a 2-second bit. It was worth it, chat. It was very worth it. Hold on. Gotta make sure that we clean the whiteboard. This shit sucks. This is terrible. This thing came included with the marker, and I think the marker is way better at erasing what's on the thing than whatever Expo gave me. Expo gave me The flimsiest, like, eraser. Yeah, this thing on... Oh my goodness, this is way better. I should just be using this. Maybe I should just buy, like, a real, like, eraser instead, though. Oh shit, I stained it blue. It's like Nintendo Direct, though. Yeah, kind of real, actually. Kind of real. Kind of real. Kind of. This whiteboard sucks. It's already stained. Okay, though. The fuck? Damn, this shit's ass. Didn't realize how bad this really got. Hold on, this expo marker is gonna drive me crazy. Nah, we fucked the whiteboard up. It's over. It's never been more over for the whiteboard than it is right now. Alright, we're gone. Sheesh. Good games on the whiteboard? Yeah, kind of real. Unfortunate. Yeah, but Power Washing Simulator with the Shrek stuff is like weird. Why did they do that? Let's see. What's the morsels? I definitely don't remember what this is. And I don't think this will either. What? Morsels. Oh, this game. It's another roguelike, but it looks all weird and nasty, and it's got like a CRT filter all over it. I'm probably gonna keep an eye on it, maybe. Morsels is gonna have to do like some heavy advertising though, because it looks cool and I like the idea of it. But I need them to remind me that I want to play their game, because if they don't do that, then I'm not gonna play their game. I have other things to do, and playing indie game. Well, my hair is like so unbelievably fucked up right now. Yeah, this game looks fine. It looks like kind of weird, and it's a little off-putting, but I think that's kind of like the charm of it, is that it's supposed to look weird. So I kind of enjoy Morsels, except for the flesh bus. Like, I don't like that. I'm playing that probably if I can remember to actually play it. Yeah, Morsels looks cool. No. We can't do this date everything thing, man. Like this, I can't do that. Like I can't. Listen, I can't do this because it's like, what is this? Dating the vacuum cleaner? Awesome, man. Like you. Hold up, chat. This guy's name is Cabrizio. It's got Riz in there. He's a shelf. After we have supped and tasted and traveled to the heights of culinary simulation, introduce you to my dearest friend. Well, perhaps New Grand Flash game are better than this junk. This looks awful. Like, you know, like Shelly. Oh, awesome, man. It's a buff tan. She's like a tomboy, and she's a shelf. She's got trophies and stuff, man. She's so cool. Yeah. I don't know what the point of this is. The whole like I don't get it. Like I don't get it. Oh, okay. Well, never mind. But actually, chat, Doug though. What I'm talking about with Doug. They showed this over Tokimeki Memorial. Well, yeah, we're American. Yeah, of course they did. Oh, Tokimeki Memorial did not show up in the U.S. Direct. By the way, I'd like you to know that it only showed up exclusively to the Japanese Direct. So awesome part of Nintendo of America deciding what really goes, on. Peglin is a game that's supposed to be like pachinko, and I think that this is fine. It's like a little pachinko thing and an RPG at the same time. It's kind of neat. I think this game should probably be like not super expensive, or else I don't think you're gonna. If it's like more than $10, we might have a problem. This game might not last, but it's okay. Okay, I think it looks fine. I definitely think that it just seems like, I don't know how. Like I don't like judging games based off how they look, but it definitely seems like a smaller experience, and I think that if they want to succeed, they need to accommodate to that pricing. But I'm just talking I'm just talking. I'm not. This looks dumb. I'm skipping this. Pico Park 2 is interesting because I played Pico Park 1 yesterday because of Pico Park 2, and this game is like kind of not good. Like, I don't know how else to put it. Like, this game is like, you play this once and you'll never need to play it again. Unless like a friend that maybe hasn't played it and is interested in playing it. But yeah, this game is going to need to do a lot in order for it to be super interesting, because a lot of what I'm seeing here is already what they do in, they already do this in Pico Park 1. So, we'll see. Like, that looks like a mess. They got to release this game. Hold up, let me pause this. They got to re-release this game. Wait, hold on. What do you send? How much further should I go down? Brandon, it has a rating of 2.3, man. Yeah, man, I don't think, like, I want to go down and see like what's going on, but I'm afraid I'm gonna see something. Android 2D graphics is a good thing. It's a hideous thing. Saw girl you'll be rubbing down over and over again. Looks like she was whipped up in a minute with a Wacom drawing tablet. Wow. Wow, awesome. Oh, I'm 500 points, $5 for a massaging game. I don't get it. I don't understand. Who did this? Enjoy your massage? No, I don't think I will. They didn't realize it was peak. Who's they? Brandon? Brandon, it's Brandon. I think these are the same like backs, man. You know what? This is the same person. Okay, this is this chick, right? This is the same chick, except the hair is different. That's it. This looks ugly and boring. Now, who the heck would want to buy this game? Men? No. Women? No. Children? No. Seniors? No. The only person who would buy this is a terrible massage artist that thinks a video game will help him improve. Unless, of course, you enjoy explaining blushing anime girls to curious onlookers. Well, I guess I'm going to buy it. Why does Nintendo allow such dreck on WiiWare? It's this sort of thing that gives this service a bad name. Toad Hall. August 12th, 2010. Where do you think Toad Hall is now, 14 years later? Why can't you massage men? This is... Oh, shit. Hold up. Get me back down to the bottom. This guy saying, why can't you massage men? Is hilarious. Wait until you see the eShop now. True! True. Oh, man. Releasing video games used to be hard, man. We should go back to that. Alright. Yeah, but Pico Park 2, yay! Who doesn't love Pico Park 2? This is fine. Fine. This is alright. I don't think it's a terrible announcement, but, I mean, it's just... Shovel Knight is coming out in 2025. Awesome, man. Don't care. Europa looks good. There's a demo. I'm probably going to end up trying to play that. Looks good, but... This definitely... I hope... I hope the developer didn't, you know... Didn't, like, leave his job to release Europa. This game looks cool. Never mind. It's now it's Animal Crossing. Oh, never mind. Now it's become Life Sim. Okay. This looks like a Crash Bandicoot thing. Just chatting. Where's the low-cut dress and eyeliner? I don't think you understand this category. Okay, hold on. Wait, hold on. What did we like? So if I like start like rubbing this like right under my eye right here, you think that's gonna count like as eyeliner? You think it'll appeal to the masses? Like I just go like it's gonna poison my eyes. I'll have to go to like an urgent care or like an emergency room. I'll have to explain to my job why I'm like out of work tomorrow, and they're gonna be like, "What did you do?" I'm gonna be like, "Had a horrible accident. I can't see anymore. It was worth it." A streamer, if you draw a line on your cheek, I'll count it. Well, I mean, drawing like a line on the cheek is like, there you go, like this. Hold up. I like do one of these. Okay, now we're just a chatting stream. Well, I mean, that is kind of the point. Yes, it has come to my attention that we do chat. Yes. Hold on. I think I just need a. Okay, we're gonna duplicate this. Gonna do a full cam. Full cam. I need to make a new scene for this. Okay. Full cam, and then on full cam, we go ahead and just pop the whole thing. Yeah, my camera's a little weird, so you're gonna have to. For the most part. Okay, we go back to streaming. When is the beach pool stream? Dude, I don't have a pool like in my vicinity. How am I supposed to pull off any of that? I think I'm just rubbing it into the skin. Probably a really bad idea. Hold on. Hold on. Maybe you shouldn't be. The kid pool? Maybe I shouldn't be rubbing Sharpie on my face, but who knows? Probably a doctor. There we go. Remnants of the expo marker as soon as I'm at a convention this weekend. Oh my god, what happened? I don't know. Oh, that's what most of pool streamers do anyways. Yeah, but pool streamers are like probably hot. And I'm talking about On Your Tail. A game that I definitely do not want to play. Hold on. I definitely got to fix this camera portion because this is stupid. There we go. There we go. Lock that in. That's full cam. Okay, great. It's not hot in AZ. Oh, it's always hot in Arizona. It's just, you know, I'm more used to it than anything. My hair is like, I've been like worried about my hair all day. Hold on. Trying to decide what the best hairstyle is for me. I gotta get rid of this damn hair. Chat, if you subscribe, maybe I can afford a haircut soon. Yeah, I don't know what this is. This looks like furry bait, and I'm not afraid to say it, but Metal Select Tactics, I can't wait for this to come out. I gotta go. Love the hat as always. Oh yeah, thanks man, appreciate it. I mentioned subs and Troy's got to bounce. Crazy. All right, we'll see you later, Troy. Maybe I can put my hair into the hat. Stop me from like. I just look like I'm balding. Alright, fine. The hair can stay. Annoys me, but I mean, it's better than looking like I'm balding. Sorry to all balding people out there. I carry the burden that you guys cannot carry for me. I have a lot of hair. Y'all, let me know if you all want some. Oh, the Plucky Squire looks phenomenal, by the way. This is a game that I'm waiting for. Coming out on the 17th of September. Oh, well, you didn't get to see any of it. Yeah, so the Plucky Squire, it's like an RPG. It like reminds you of Zelda, and it looks great. And like the aesthetic is cool. I like that it's a storybook. And I really like that it comes out into the real world. That's very opposite from my Paper Mario take, which is really funny. Like, you'll never hear me saying that about Paper Mario. I don't like the storybook aesthetic for Paper Mario as much. Give me all the hair. I'm gonna do this. Oh, and then finally, the big announcement that they saved for the end. Clearly, we have Silk Song coming to the Switch. It's not. Silk Song is dead. Hold on, let me just... Yeah, so Pizza Tower is coming to consoles, or rather, mostly just... It's just coming to the Switch, which is the right place for it to be at. Like, I don't think you want to... I wouldn't put it anywhere else. Like, I think the Switch is, like, its home. Anti-flip. Leap. And I think that it's going to be, you know, just the most suitable on the Switch. I think Wario Land fans are on Nintendo consoles for the most part. I think anyone who is, like, really itching to play a game like this will want to do it on the Switch. White Boy, they're eating good? Yeah, but I think White Boy Summer is going kind of hard right now. So yeah, Pizza Tower on the Switch is great. I'm probably gonna end up buying this game again. It's stupid. Yeah, but I'm probably just gonna have to buy it and then play it again. And it's available like already, so maybe I should maybe I should advertise it myself. But yeah, the Indie World didn't have too much that I was like super interested in. A couple of things, but for the most part, I think I'm good. I think Nintendo needs to sub up their game. Now onto the partner showcase. Tetris Forever is a Tetris collection, which why? When you play one Tetris, you pretty much played them all. You can't catch me playing any of this. Probably maybe Bombless. That one's kind of cool. But like Hatris. Awesome, man. And then they're gonna make you they make you play a game mode where it switches between a bunch of Tetris. Wow. Okay, hold up. Be honest with me. Chat, like, I don't think many of us have played. We have Tetris, Hatris, Tetris 2 plus Bombless. We have Super Tetris 2 plus Bombless. Super Tetris 2 plus Bomb. There's 2 Super Tetris 2s. And Bombless. I guess there's 3 Tetris 2s and Bombless. There's 5 Tetris and Bombless here. What the fuck? Why are there so many? What's going on with Bombless? Like, why would you ever play Tetris 1 when you can just play Super Tetris 3? I don't even know what's going on with this Tetris over here. You can't see my cursor. Really? Properties. Oh, like the music stuff all of a sudden. Condition. Wow, cursor is not coming up. Awesome. There it is. Yeah, so this is, I don't know what this is. I think it's weird that it's just kind of sitting around. I don't get the idea. But yeah, Tetris is cool. Okay, this one seems interesting. Star Overdrive. It's doing that Breath of the Wild thing. Wait, hold up. Like, just this picture, man. Yeah, cool. Tetris 40th anniversary. Okay, look at this picture. Is this not just more Breath of the Wild? It's like, okay, a guy looking into a giant landscape and there's like a tower. That's just Breath of the Wild again. Or maybe they've always done that, but I feel like Breath of the Wild has always like popularized something like that. I will say that it kind of looks cool because it's like a guy on a board. And so like the walking portion doesn't seem super interesting. There's combat, but the movement on the board, that's what looks like fun. That's the part that I enjoy. I don't know what's going on here with this turtle looking ass dude, but he's got Fox Shine right there. His Fox Shine. The combat just looks like whatever, and I kind of don't care about the combat. It's really just the movement portion that I'm really caring about here, and it's like this is about to be like the Sonic of 3D platformers. Where, like, the movement looks good, but then you're just slowed down by so much other extra stuff that it's not going to be fun. The Sonic 1 of video games. Yeah, cool game. Goat Simulator 3 might just be the least interesting thing here, which is saying a lot, because there's a lot of uninteresting stuff here, but Goat Simulator 3 is definitely a product of a bygone era. Like, this is not a product that we should be seeing anymore. Enough. No more Goat Simulator ever. They need to stop. This game, listen, this game has to hit. Guys, you need me to do me a favor. 0 sales on this one. Don't buy this. This is garbage. This is where shovelware started. This is like the first widely accepted shovelware ever. Yeah, enough goat. That folks, yo goat. I've seen something like this before. I don't know why I've seen this. Legend of Heroes: Trials in the Sky. I've heard about this game. I don't know much about this. Star Wars Hunters. It's whatever. It's another hero shooter looking thing. Don't care for it. On the Switch, I guess. Cool. Star Wars video games just don't seem to hit. Stalker. I don't know what this is either. Someone's probably crazy about it. I just don't think this. This frame was pointed out earlier. This Nintendo fan hates RPG games that aren't for Mario. Well, hold on. You're judging way too fast. We're not even done with the direct yet. Like, how could you? Thought you were supposed to be my friend. Okay, hold on. Check this movement out. Look at this motion. Did you see how much shake there is on this? Look at the recoil on this. It's crazy. The footage is hilarious. They got Worms Armageddon. It's cool. I mean, it looks kind of neat. I don't know. I never played Worms. It definitely looks like super old school and low budget. Soccer is a 2006 PC game. I can't wait for the Switch to blow up. I can't handle it. Impossible. I don't know what's going on with this Disney shtick. I'm not a fan. Okay, now this is interesting. Why did they do this? Hold on, wait. Now this we're gonna take a look into. Quiet Animal Crossing. Real video games are now talking.
Bob? No. This is
Okay.
Patrick. The silly sea star from SpongeBob SquarePants stars in this physics-based sandbox.
Why? What is this? Who came up with this? There was rumors of a Patrick Star video game releasing. I thought it was going to be another 3D platformer. They made it a physics-based game?
Adventure.
So now it's just Patrick rolling around Bikini Bottom. And
Hilarious makeup by performing whimsical skydives.
the map looks enormous. Like, I'm not sure how seamless this map is, but if it's one seamless map with like no loading zones, this game might go crazy. But I don't think that's how it works.
Digging up treasure in the dump.
And it's like, what is the objective to this game? What's the point?
Blowing off steam in Mrs. Puff's rage room. Experiment with items you find, from exploding pies to paint tubes to make the world more Patrick-y.
I don't get it. What is the purpose of
He's
this?
not the only familiar face here. Take on comical challenges from SpongeBob, Sandy, Squidward, and more.
I don't know. I can't get over this because
Step into Patrick's shorts and the
there's so much that I don't understand. First of all, what the fresh? I don't get it. Like, why? Why did they do this? Second of all, why is it coming out on October 4th? Why is it coming out so soon? Why is this logo just the Patrick Star game with a yellow background? Why is it called SpongeBob SquarePants? Who is Outright? That's it. We're gonna have to Outright Games. Outright. All right. Let's see who Outright Games is. And I'm looking through Wikipedia. Let's zoom in a little, shall we? Do large text. Damn, it still looks like garbage. That's pretty good actually. Okay, cool. Outright Games is a British video game publisher focused on licensed games, okay? Mainly based on family-friendly properties similar to Game Mill, okay, that makes sense. The company was co-founded in 2016. This company was made less than 10 years ago by Terry Malham, as well as his children, Terry Malham Wallace and Stephanie Malham. Operates, it made the mobile gaming division in 2021, yeah, 8 years ago. They've made, okay, in 2017, they have Ben 10, Hotel Transylvania 3, Adventure Time, Pirates of the Caribbean, Crayola Scoop, Paw Patrol on a Roll, Steven Universe, Save the Light / OKKO, Let's Play Heroes, DreamWorks Dragons, Race with... Oh, no! They made Race with Ryan! Jumanji, Gigantosaurus, LOL, Surprise Movie Maker, Zoids, Wilds, Blast Unleashed, Troll Hunters, Ben 10, Power Trip Transformers, another Paw Patrol video game, Bratz, DreamWorks Spirit, Lucky's Big Adventure, The Last Kid on Earth, and The Snap of Doom. They've been busy. Paw Patrol by Go. Or was Paw Patrol in 2001? They made My Friend Peppa Pig. That's funny. PJ Masks, Blaze and the... What is this stuff? Ryan's Rescue Squad. More Hotel Transylvania. My Little Pony? Ah, hell nah. They're making the C-tier video games. They made JoJo Siwa Worldwide Party. They made Coco Melon. More Peppa Pig. Someone say My Little Pony. No, we did not say My Little Pony in a positive connotation. They have Baby Shark, Paw Patrol World, The Grinch Christmas Adventures, Transformers, Jumanji. They made Bluey the video game. Okay, what? How are they making so many video games? Well, good night. Who made these outright games? I'm looking to see who the creator of the new SpongeBob SquarePants Patrick Star video game is. And it's this company that was made 8 years ago, releasing a bunch of C-tier games. So I have like, so the Patrick Star game is giving me a little bit of an issue because it comes out October 4th of 2024, and it's probably not going to be good. Please don't drop the ball.
When SpongeBob SquarePants, the Patrick Star game, launches on Nintendo Switch October 4th.
Listen, I think I think we all need to take a step back and realize the Patrick Star game had everything in its ballpark. I think we need to understand that this game is not going to be good. I think we just need to calm down and realize that this game is probably going to be dog water. And yeah, Patrick Star video game out of nowhere for some reason. Also probably not good, made by Outright Games. So sorry to Outright Games. I'm not doing it to be like mean or anything. It's just your guys' track record doesn't give me any positive vibes. I'm just just don't think it's what we're built for here. All right, let's see what's next. Fitness Boxing 3. For some reason, this is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. But this isn't looking good. No, it's not. It's really not. Okay, here we go. Now, this is important to me, specifically. Now, I don't care about video games. Not video games. I don't care about these fighting games and the like. These fighting games are like a dime a dozen. Like, they come out often. Like, you know how many times Street Fighter 2 and 3 have probably been re-released this peak? I don't care for most of this. What we care about is pretty much just the end of this, and they know what we're here for. They know why this is important. Maybe Harmonica, maybe that, but this. They have Power Stone, dude. I've been wanting to play Power Stone forever, and then they have Power Stone 2, dude, coming out. Dude, Power Stone 1 and 2 coming out with online is gonna be heat. Some of these games are stuck on one console, so it's nice. Yeah, absolutely. That's what Capcom's kind of been like on a roll, where it's like they just keep on re-releasing their old stuff for like modern consoles, which I love. I think it's nice because it's just, you know, accessibility is really good. They're adding online, it's rollback, they got training modes for all these games. So it's nice that they're releasing games, especially like this. Everyone says that Power Stone 1 and 2 is so good, and I haven't had a chance to play it myself. So I'm really happy that Power Stone 1 and 2 are showing up. I'm definitely going to get the collection just for Power Stone 1 and 2. I don't care about none of this stuff. Well, maybe... No, this is pretty much all I really want it for. Power Stone 1 and 2 is worth it. I want to get it. I want to see if it's any good. And I'm hoping it is. So Power Stone streams coming in 2025. This is very, very exciting. I'm so happy. Surprisingly enough, this game was like one of the more exciting things to happen in the direct, and only because of Power Stones. So it's nice. It's weird that they announced. Oh, speaking of which, the first one just recently, if I'm not mistaken, and then now they're doing the second one. Kind of interesting. So I don't know. This is Oh, this is coming out like in 2 weeks. I give some looking into this Power Stone. Yeah, you might have to. This is coming out real soon, and it might die soon. So who knows? Physical version coming out like a month or like 2 months later. Yeah, so that's the end of that part. Is this big? Oh, dude, this I was talking about this game just the other day. And not for any good reasons, no less. I mean, chat, they gotta quit. They gotta quit with some of these characters, man. Also, this game looks terrible. I mean, hold on, wait a minute. This game looks good, actually. Yeah, I'm not buying into this. I don't know what it is. I've never understood what this is. It looks like an action RPG. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, so I'm not interested in this. I've never heard of Suikoden 1 and 2. This really can't wait for the Capcom Fighting Collection 2. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty fun. This and then him. This. What? What? Why am I getting hit with the Saul Goodman stare? Like, why does it just shift like that? Put the Prowler theme over it? The Prowler theme over it. Hold on. Oh man, lining up 2 videos at the same time. Okay, hold on. I don't think you could have heard that. Hold on. We're gonna raise this to max volume. We're setting this one to like 10 seconds. It happened so fast. It doesn't give me enough time. It is just looking at me still. This is so stupid. Why is it doing that? The transition is like a second long. I have no time. To be fair, it's a game before our time. Brandon, I don't. Brandon. It's time to get the whiteboard again. Okay. It's time to pull out the whiteboard. This is gonna be one of the gimmicks. Okay, listen very carefully, Brandon. You have to understand. Now, Brandon, tell me when you think this game released. I don't really care. Would you rather have Japanese game unlocalized or a localized Japanese game that you don't have to care about? Relax. Hold on. Wait. I understand where you're coming from. I'm thinking about it in the big picture. Because the problem with games like this is that if you're making a game like this and then they don't sell well, are we going to get games like this in the future if they don't sell well? Is it worth selling a game that simply will not sell in the future? Because to me, when I think about a game, like, and I don't know why I'm like this, but when I'm thinking about a game, I'm thinking about like the success of a video game. And like, why do we have a video game out on the market? Fuck the Mother 3 fans. So true. Based. Fuck you. Their asses are not playing the games. I mean, it's not really their fault, you know. Nintendo didn't really give them a chance to play the game. How can you blame them? You should know I draw fun content every week. Check out his Twitter because he does. Okay. So whatever. Let's just say, because I don't know when this game came out. Whatever. Let's just say that this game came out in like, I don't know, 1990. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was the worst 1990 I've ever drawn. This marker sucks ass. Okay, so let's just say that this game came out in like 1990, right? So okay, so you know that this game comes out in 1990, right? Whatever. And you know, so it's anime, and we'll just label it as it is, a JRPG, right? So okay, so you have it's an anime and it's JRPG, whatever, and it's in the 1990s. Obviously the technology back then was way worse. You're not gonna have all this cool stuff. So what's happening is that now we have all of that shifting over to 2024. Now, if all they did was get a JRPG anime game from 1990 and shift it over here to 2024, what the fuck does that do for us? Like, what? Like, if you're just bringing in an anime RPG over into our current year, how many anime RPGs are available in this day and age? Live Alive fits those criteria, doesn't it? How well did Live Alive sell? How well did Live Alive sell? I'm willing to bet you, like, okay, Square Enix is definitely releasing like a bunch of random stuff into the, like, you know, they make a bunch of animes or whatever. They make a bunch of random stuff that, I mean, I really don't care about. Most of it is definitely just RPGs. Like, they'll do like the Triangle Strategies, the Octopath Travelers 1 and 2, Bravely Default 2nd, Bravely Default, whatever that other one was. They'll do Unicorn Overlord. They're always like, so many RPGs come from Square Enix. I'm surprised that they're really that they're still afloat. I don't think, like, I mean, surely, like, okay, not that there's no audience for this game, but more to say that I think that a game like this isn't going to survive as well in our, like, you know, this to this day. I think that we're just a little off the mark here with who's looking for this. Now, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's definitely like a bigger market than I'm like making it out to be. And, you know, maybe there is. What game do you think would survive in today's age? Sheesh. That is a good question. That is a good question. Because it's every time I think about like what a successful game is, it's hard to really put a finger on it. Because I think right now what most people are into. Oh, hold on. We gotta talk about this. Speaking of which, speaking of games of today's day and age, look at this. This is looking great. I can't wait. This is like the RPG that I want to play. This looks good. Dragon Quest III HD 2D Remake is a stupid name for a good looking game. So this one's gonna be pretty good. I like this one. I think this one might actually be one of those games that it's upgrading more than it's upgrading a lot. It's upgrading so much that I think this is what kicks and lives in this day and age. If you're gonna bring a game from the past into the now, you got to fill that up with like quality of life features. You got to make sure that you spruce up the presentation. You got to make sure that you keep the identity of the game, because if you change it too much, then you have a problem, right? Then all of a sudden you've lost what the game is. Take a look into Final Fantasy VII Remake, where it's a completely different game. You can't even tell that it's Final Fantasy VII from the PlayStation, right? Those are two different titles at this point. Final Fantasy VII Remake is a good game, but it's not Final Fantasy VII. Final Fantasy VII Remake is not a remake. Exactly. It's not a remake. It's lost its identity. And, you know, just because it's a reimagining or a parody, more of a reimagining, I'd say. It's definitely not a parody. But, I mean, with the way that they do the acting, it definitely feels like one. I agree with that. Definitely feels like a parody. But I think a game like this, like Dragon Quest III, is doing it the right way. It's making it look really, really nice, but still makes it feel like it's the same thing while also adding new features, making sure that it's more streamlined. I think that this is pretty much the perfect example of what you want to do with your game. I think. I can't wait to play it myself. Like, I would never go back and play Dragon Quest III regular. If I'm going to play Dragon Quest III, I'm playing this. I want to play this. If you'd send me back to this does not look normally. Like, I don't know what it is about it, but, like, I don't know. Like, it looks fine to me. It's just, it looks like, yeah, it's fine. I just don't know what Suikoden is. It doesn't look very fun. But this looks good. I don't know why. It's the same thing. It's pixel art and, like, 3D environments. That's what's happening here. Pixel art and 3D environments. Let's see. If you probably couldn't even tell that they're different games if I just kind of, like, kept on scrolling over them. Oh, wow. Auto battles, 2 to 4 times speed. Cool. Like, it's probably fine. I just think that there may not be... This game does not have enough star power in order for it to live. Dragon Quest, on the other hand, Dragon Quest is a big household name. You can get away with doing, like, less, in my opinion. But I don't know about Suikoden. Maybe I'm wrong though, because I don't know enough about JRPGs. Maybe I'm being a hater, you know? Maybe I'm wrong. Castlevania apparently has a bunch of DS games, and they're all coming out on the Switch, and they're out on the Switch now. And they're probably just kind of like look at this seems fine. It looks cool. Artwork and the stuff. I mean, yeah, cool, man. It's I don't know, like the artwork and stuff is fine. I don't know. It just doesn't seem like it just seems like they have the games on the Switch, and they had to like shove the second screen to the side. Awesome. Not something that I'm super interested in. This is Civilization 7. Again, I don't know what this game is. People are like, oh man, Civ. I forget which one. I think it's Civilization 5. They say was really good, but I don't know what it's about. I don't get it, and I don't think I ever will. Here's another RPG. Tales of Grace's F Remastered. I don't get the names of these games. Really funny, but I mean, hey, like looks like a full RPG. Got a few friends who are big into real-time strategy games. Oh, it's a real-time strategy. Okay. Someone was talking to me about real-time strategy games the other day, and I'm just like, I play Pikmin, and that's it. But yeah, this seems to be fine. Again, I'm not into Tales of. I have a friend who really likes Tales of, but not me. Not me. But good for those. What is this? Listen, I'm gonna be $100 with you. I could have sworn that the My Sims was like junk food for the Wii. I thought this was just like stuff that you could get for cheap. You'd find this game in the discount bin. I don't understand why they're acting like it's anything more than that. Like, this looks like it belongs on the wheel, right? I've had like a game or two of the My Sims. I don't remember which ones, but I mean they were there on the Wii. I don't remember a thing about them. I don't know. I genuinely don't understand. Guys, you have to understand that I don't get who this is for. Like, I don't understand. Who wants the My Sims Cozy Bundle? Oh, wait, this is like the actual Sims? Oh, shit. Why do they look like that? So they need to hold over the Animal Crossing fans? Do you really think that Animal Crossing fans wouldn't just go back to playing Animal Crossing? You think that they would pick up the My Sims Cozy Bundle? I think that maybe in this market we're like, and this is definitely Animal Crossing's fault. We've had way too many games where it's just like, oh, we're an RPG, but we're also like a farming simulator, or it's just like, oh, hey, we're a farming simulator, and then you could also decorate your house kind of deal. Like, there's so many of those types of games, and you think that My Sims from the Wii is gonna be the one to defeat them all? No. This is not the kind of game that I can't retro re-release. Awesome, man. That's Stardew Valley's. Okay, well, it's a combination of both. It's definitely Stardew Valley with the farming, and it's definitely Animal Crossing with this whole like, oh man, we get to play stuff in our house, and now everything looks so cute. And it's like, dude, who cares? And Stardew Valley is good. Animal Crossing is good. Why is everyone trying to jump on it as if they're gonna be the next big hit? Like, there's so much competition in like the gaming space right now for games like this, and I can't believe who's doing this. What company? EA is doing this? EA's got some confidence, man. Available November 19th. Awesome. More help wanted? It's Five Nights. I don't have a dog in the race. There's so much Five Nights going on here. It's on the Switch. Fine. I'm sure kids will love it. Epic Mickey looks good. I need to play the demo for this. I forgot about this. I need to get the demo for this so I can play it. Up to Wanted was great. Okay, that's good. As long as you FNAF ruined, however. Yeah, this Epic Mickey game looks cool. This Hobbit game, well. If it isn't another cozy simulator, farming, living at home type video game, it's Animal Crossing again. Oh, if it isn't my favorite game of all time, Just Dance. Okay. Cool, man. Just Dance. I'm sure the senior citizens love their Wii's, and I don't know how Ubisoft keeps on selling these games. Fucking Funko Fusion. Dude, this music that's playing right now is like so perfect for this. Hold up, I gotta increase the volume of this one. This is some good music. Oh, it's perfect. It's so good. Listen, not like, isn't this the one with Scout from TF2? Is it? They Scout in here? There's a lot of random properties in here, but this game does not look good. So here's He-Man. I know that Mega Man's in here somewhere. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Song's good though. Okay, this game looks like ass. Look at this. Nah, hold up. Not there. Not here. Not here. Right here. Not. Oh, they skipped it. It looks terrible, by the way. This game looks awful. This does not look like like you see it in motion, and it's just it's not a video game that's ready to be released like ever. One of those games that are gonna come out, and it's like I think it's another one of these games that that really doesn't understand who's collecting Funko Pops, like, because Funko Pops isn't just video games. Like, Funko Pops encapsulates so many like series, and it's not like video game series. Like, well, we have Mega Man, Pac-Man, Sonic. Is there a Team Fortress Pops? Because I don't know. But there's Pokemon Pops, because I have a Jolteon one somewhere. Probably. Oh wow, this is in the chill playlist? So maybe it's a little too chill. I don't have my Jolteon Funko Pop, but I'm not throwing that away because it's a gift. I feel like your voice and mic are don't say that. I have to know if it's desynced because I have an easy fix for it, and I definitely need to know. I've been streaming for like about an hour, and I hate when I don't know if my stuff is like desynced or not. It's terrible every time. Check DMs, are they? Yeah, hold on. I don't think. I don't know about that, man. I don't know. Yeah, man, awesome. Valve's got nothing going on these days, I'm assuming. Yeah, go ahead, put him in. It looks terrible. We don't care about soccer. Cool. Let's see, what else? This is over soon, so. Oh, this game. This is the whole Venn diagram situation where it's just like you have the Lego fans and you have the Horizon Zero Dawn fans, and the question is, who is this for? Because it's like PlayStation fans are fans of the PlayStation and not really of the Switch. So the PlayStation fanboys aren't buying this. And then if they're kids who have Switches and like Lego games, then why would you buy something like Horizon when there's so many other property that you're probably familiar with? Like, maybe they'd be willing to buy like Lego Batman or Lego Avengers or, you know, Lego, maybe even DC villains. But why Horizons? Like, you know, like the overlap doesn't make any sense. And it's not Horizon, so who cares? Like, what this game has, like, it's... I'm so curious to know. Like, this one is bothering me more than any other game. I have to know how much people are willing to buy into this one. I don't know how popular Horizon is, but I don't think they have that strong of a reach with this series to put it in a Lego version on the Switch and expect people to buy it. Like, I can't imagine this game selling all that well. And even like fans of the Horizon series, like if anyone is a fan of the Horizon series, I think maybe they know what a Lego video game is like. And I can imagine that the gameplay between Lego and Horizon is not the same. I don't think this game is gonna sell that well. Like, I may be stupid, but I can't wait to see what Sony says about this one, because this is driving me nuts. Their assumption, yeah, it's just, I'm thinking about it. It's like, who's buying it though? Like, who cares? Like, it's not like, is it really kids? Like, how much is this game gonna be on release? If this is $60 when it comes out, this game is so dead on the rival. Like, I can't imagine someone looking at this, seeing that it's $60 and not just buying a different Lego game instead. Like, they can't have released this so late into the system's life cycle. Like, I have to know. I want to know who came up with this idea. I want to know who thought that the marketing for this was gonna work. I just have to know. I have to know what the reasoning is. Like, this is so stupid. Like, I can't imagine this game is gonna be good. I'm not touching this game with a fucking stick. Like, this is ridiculous. I mean, it's fine. This is Rune Factory, and a very big chunk of, for some reason, of the direct goes into Rune Factory, and I'm sure Rune. Oh, oh, right. Surely there's no farming elements to Rune Factory, right? And it's not another RPG where you no, surely not. Sacred Drum. I'm not. Listen. Listen, I hope my Sims. Hey man, Yamaro, leave Lego appreciators alone. Michael, are you buying this? Michael, are you buying this game? Michael, this game is gonna be $60 on release. Are you buying this? Michael, you buying that? $60, by the way. This one. This is $60. You buying that on release, Michael? You getting that? I mean, appreciate the Lego all you want, man. I mean, I'm not saying it to be hateful. I'm saying it. You're not buying this game on release. You're not buying Lego Horizon Adventures on release. Of course not. The fuck you take me for? A fucking idiot. Michael, you can try to call me hateful all you want. I'm just trying to be reasonable. Who wants this game? I don't want this game. You don't want this game. No one who showed up in my chat tonight is gonna want this game. Who is this for? Like, I don't get it. Who do they make this game for? Who are they selling this to? Like, I can't be like the Venn diagram for this game is like extremely slim. Listen, if they're a die-hard Lego game fan, then let them enjoy the game. Again, it. If they enjoy the video game, that's fine. Again, remember, I'm coming at this from the angle of, will this game sell? Because, I mean, the idea of video game Legos has been something that I've been wanting for like a while. Like, I love Legos as a kid, and they were like, it was like my favorite thing to do. Like, I love Legos, and I've always wanted like a Lego Mario, you know, like, and then I didn't have that growing up as a kid, so it's cool to see that a product like Lego Horizon Adventures exists. But my question is that if you're going to make a product like this, will it be successful enough to continue going on with it? No kid's dad's clearly works at Nintendo, pitched an idea for a Lego game specifically with the kid in mind. Got him. Can't be, because fucking PlayStation is making this game. Sony is making this game, Michael. This is not Nintendo reaching a hand in here. This is coming to PlayStation 5. This isn't like a Switch exclusive. When I played Lego Pirates of the Caribbean when I was like 8 or 9, I never watched the OG movie. I had no idea what it's about, and I still enjoyed the game. The point still stands. Why would their parents buy the game? The parents wouldn't know what this is. Yeah, I think it's just like, again, the Venn diagram is like insanely small. Like, it's just that the problem that I'm seeing here is that you have the again, it's always the Venn diagram that I'm going to bring up, but you have people. In this case, you're going to have the. So you have here the Sony fans, and then you have the Lego. So it's like you have the Sony fans, and then you have the Lego fans, and it's like the people that it appeals to, again, is just so minimal. Like, I can't imagine that the lapping in the center is what's gonna be crazy. Like there's a lot of people that like Lego, I get it, and there's a lot of people that like the Sony products and stuff. But these people who especially like Sony, they typically don't tend to like the Switch. Like Sony, like diehards. They don't like other consoles. They don't do other consoles. They just stick with the whatever slop, Sony's releasing. And then I think Lego's a little bit more lenient because Lego is like, oh, okay, Legos are kids. Legos are adults. And so I can see that maybe like a Lego fan might be interested. But the problem again, and is this game a Switch exclusive? It's not. No, it's coming. Oh, dude, I put up them in diagram. Hold up. There we go. This game is not a Switch exclusive. It's coming to the PlayStation 5, and I think maybe it's coming to the PlayStation 4. I could be mistaken. But the whole thing is that it's weird that Sony is like letting this game be made, and it's letting it go to the Switch. And I think their entire purpose is that they're trying to get like Nintendo fans to be like, oh man, like maybe Horizon Zero Dawn isn't a bad game after all. But then it's like, then the barrier to entry is like enormous, because it's like, okay, we're going back to the drawing board. Oh, if it's coming to the PlayStation, then it isn't as much of a problem. Yeah, it's like, it's not much of a problem. But my question is, okay, if you're putting this on the Switch, okay, so you have your Switch, right? Whatever, you get your Switch. And then you get this. You get Lego. You get the Lego, right? And so like you get the Lego game. And it's like Horizon. Now, if you have that and you're like, okay, so you're a Switch owner, and then you're like, damn, Horizon Lego game, kind of neat. How do you get to play the Wii Sports Resort music? It is kind of funny. But okay, so you're a Switch guy, and then you play the Horizon Lego game, and then all of a sudden you're like, wow, what a great game. Maybe I should check out Horizon, Zero Dawn or whatever it's called on PlayStation. Well, now you gotta now if you want to play like the actual Horizon, now you gotta get a fucking PS5. And then you gotta get the fucking game itself, which is like $70. And of course, Sony with their dog shit ass console. you're forking over like at least $600 minimum just to fucking play like Zero Horizon Dawn. Like, yeah, it's not affordable. It's not smart. I don't get why they're putting this game on the Switch. It doesn't run well. It doesn't look well. It's on like the dying year of the console. This game makes no sense to me. I don't get it. I don't understand like why this game is here. It's because Sony wants to be nice. Because all of a sudden, they want to just start releasing their exclusive games onto the Nintendo Switch. Except we both know that they're not going to release, Horizon Dawn or whatever on the Switch, because they don't even want to put that on freaking PC. Like, Sony is not a company that wants a console wars to end. They've been the company that's like most against, backwards compatibility. They're the company that it's just like, no, it's like if you want to play Helldivers, you have to have a PlayStation account. You know, they're the ones that are just like, you know, you guys should buy a PlayStation 5. They're that company. They're the ones that want to win a war that doesn't even exist anymore. A company that's like, oh, we're not going to release any games until 2025. Like, dude, are you shitting me? Like, I can't imagine that this is like Sony doing something in goodwill for Nintendo. And like, this is definitely like Sony's strategy of saying, hey guys, look at how cool our games are. And then they're going to release this game and it'll be fine. But no one's going to jump onto a PS5 for this. And if they do, it's not going to be a lot. I think another thing might be that it's like they've seen how well the Switch has sold and maybe they want to try their hand at releasing a game on this console, but nah. Yeah, I don't know. I just think that they've gone a little nutty with the you know, with the release. I think it's stupid. I don't think it's gonna work well. I think that if anyone is ever watching this, you know, maybe I'll put this up on my YouTube channel or something. But if anyone's watching this and you are seeing Lego Horizon Adventure, let me know if you're gonna get it. Let me know if anyone you know is gonna get it. Because you, viewer, I know you're smarter than this. You're not buying this game. Lego games aren't really entertaining for anyone that's like younger than, I mean, older than like 12, you know? It's like, this is definitely a game that you just get your kid as a gift because it's a Lego product, and Lego games have never been that deep. So I don't get it. Like, I just don't understand. It's like, why would you mix Lego with Horizon? It's never made any sense to me. I don't get it. This is like, it's such a weird product. I can't imagine it. Spent too much time talking about it. Maybe I should upload it to YouTube though. Maybe just that portion actually. Rune Factory, again, it's another RPG, I think. And again, they're going to the farming simulator stuff. You get to farm. Ooh, man. Earth Dancer. Sacred Drum. Tomatoes. He's got tomatoes. Sacred Parasol for water. He's watering the plants. Yep. Oh, it's spring, guys. Now they're mining minerals, and there's the farming portion of it. Oh, there's a house building. Like, dude, come on. Come on, man. Come on, man. These farming simulating RPG games are a dime a dozen nowadays. My Sims isn't doing anything. God, I just had an awful idea. Surely it can't be worse than Sony making Lego Horizon Dawn and then, or Lego Horizon Adventure, and putting it on the Switch in 2024. Like, why didn't they strike when the iron was hot? Like, why not when like Zero Horizon Dawn was like popular and stuff? Why now? What's your awful idea? I have to know. Curiosity. A two-hoo cozy farming game that diverted expectations and become a slasher game where you fought but the game already exists. Well, I mean, another RPG with farming elements, crazy. That is really funny. Yeah, Rune Factory isn't. I've heard of Rune Factory. I just don't know if they're like, you know, they're like good games. I don't know what their deal is. I think there's like at least 5 mainline entries. Again, it's an RPG that somehow. Yep. Yep, an action RPG. Cool, man. It's like watching Genshin Impact, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. This is again, this is like long too. Like, this is a long portion of this direct. I'm wondering how prominent Rune Factory is, because this is a large chunk of like this direct. Like, it's huge. So I mean, cool. I guess that looks fine. Final announcement. Listen, I love Kiryu. I played Yakuza 0, and I think Kiryu's really cool. I'm not sure how much of a fan of the Yakuza series I am, but the story was great. It's nice to see that they're bringing it to the Switch. Don't know how well it's gonna run, of course, as always. Seems fine, honestly. But yeah, it's a weird announcement to have be the last announcement. Like, I don't know. Was there nothing better here? Rune Factory, Tales of, Sit 7, Altair, Marvelous. I would have put Power Stone at the end again, but I don't think I can do that twice, Patrick. Yeah, this is overall, even with like the indie showcase, this has got to be one of the like weakest directs I've ever seen, which is insane because they've effectively mixed in indies with like with it's the indie showcase is fire. The indie showcase was a lot better than I anticipated. The director's ass, yeah, pretty much. Indie, some people were like on Twitter. I saw some people that were like, "Oh man, it's a good thing that they put the partner showcase with the indie world because that indie world would have just not stood up on its own." And I'm just like, I don't know. I think I like the indie games more. But I think that's just how I feel about like the gaming space in general right now. I think that AAA gaming is kind of ass, and then when talking about like the indie games, like I feel like indie games do a good job of being good. Like they actually have come up with ideas that I think are interesting, unique. I like them, but I think this was mentioned, or not mentioned, but a talking point that I heard earlier today was that there are a lot of people releasing a lot of video games, so it's really easy to just find a lot of shit, like a lot of stuff that just isn't good. And I can understand that. It's like you just take a look into like the Nintendo eShop and you'll just find a bunch of junk in there. So I guess it is a matter of looking for the good games, the good indie games specifically. And I like the indie world because it helps highlight those good indie games, because I'm sure Nintendo like has to like kind of curate what games are going into the said indie worlds. It is under their name after all. So it's nice that Nintendo goes out and like finds indies and like gives them a chance to really shine, especially on the Switch. Indies do really good on Switch. And Switch is like small, pick up and play. You get to take wherever you go. And a lot of these indie games are just small games that you get to pick up and play. So indies and Nintendo, like best friends forever. I love indies and Nintendo. So that's great. The partner showcase was fine. I don't think anything super exciting came out of it. Some good stuff, like no doubt in my mind, but nothing exciting. And I think that's something that we're going to have to get used to until Nintendo starts coming back in full force, is that we're not going to be getting exciting games for a while. Like we're done with exciting games for 2024. We're out. Gonna head out. Got class tomorrow. Good luck. We're done with exciting games for the rest of the year. Like that's it. And in terms of Nintendo content, we have Zelda, Mario and Luigi, Mario Party, I guess, but who cares? Yeah, like Brothership, and then Zelda's coming out next month, and that's pretty much all we have. Bro really put on his cap and said it to be a hater. That's in my head. Zelda's also good, but probably not gonna pick it up. Totally fine. Yeah, I don't think Nintendo's gonna be releasing anything. Looking forward to Zelda. Same. Can't wait for Zelda. It's just, I don't think. Yeah, just don't expect anything exciting to come from Nintendo until we hear more information about the new console. That's pretty much what I'm thinking. I say they have one more direct, probably this month in September. One more direct just to get Zelda out of the way. Be like, hey, Zelda's coming out. Here's the console again. Buy it. More information about Mario and Luigi Brothership. More information about Mario Party. And honestly, I don't even think they might need to do a direct. I think they could just skip it. They could just be like, here's a trailer about Mario and Luigi Brothership. Here's a trailer about Mario Party. Here's a trailer reminding you to get Zelda. Because everything else, like Metroid Prime 4... yeah, man, like, cool. Like, sure. It's just, I think Metroid Prime 4 is coming out when the new console's coming out. So, I don't know if they're gonna, like, try to reveal any more information until the time is right. And I've been wanting to talk about this. So, let's, thank you, Mr. Kiryu, for doing your work. That's not what I meant to do. Is this? What is this? What is this then? Oh, it's full cam. I feel stupid. There we go. Okay. Alright, I guess we could just do full cam for now. Not like I should though, but anyways. So the point being is that I don't think Nintendo really has much to offer anymore for the rest of the year. It sounds like production of their new console is starting. So expect something relatively soon from Nintendo. Whether it be Rare to Me Face soon. I used to have it, but then it's like, fucking hair, man. It's like I have this hair growing up from the side, but it's like I don't know I should like give myself like a bit of a widow's peak or whatever, or you know, like let the fucking balding show. Yeah, you're right. We should go back. We should play some Mario Kart. You know what? Hold up. I'll talk about this in a second. Playing Mario Kart. Enough of the Zoom. It's gone now. Oi. The setup I have to do, a little ridiculous. There we go. Okay. My mouse. Close window. Okay. Man, Michael, what are you complaining about this time? You're always saying something that doesn't make any sense to me. I'm literally on save slot 2 for Super Mario 64 All-Stars while doing homework. Michael, I've known you for about like 8 years. And for all 8 of those years that I've known you, you have been in college the entire time, Michael. When the fuck is it over? Because I don't think when I met you, that was your first year in college either. You're older than I am. Have you considered maybe fucking graduating? Considered? Maybe consider getting out of debt. Maybe consider not being so broke all the time. So you can pay me back the $60 you owe me. Fucked up my mouse. It'll be over when I decide on what career path I want to pursue. Jesus Christ. Talking to me about indecisiveness. Is this Elgato working or not? Am I on full cam again? Son of a gun. Okay, hate the full cam stuff. Elgato. Oh, you jack shit. You owe me $60. Oh, God. I don't want to hear it from you. Let's lower the Elgato a bit, because I just want to hear my music tonight. Sheesh, Super Mario World. Ooh, baby. Yeah, we're still gonna talk about the whole Nintendo shtick, but let me just let me switch over to some different music. So this music is kind of nice. I can't because nope. This is a nightmare car? Absolutely not, and it never will be. I mean, oh, the music's too loud. Yeah, but I'm gonna say, yeah. So Nintendo is like no longer releasing any interesting games for a while. I think with what they are showing off is kind of what we have for the rest of the year. And I don't know. I'm a little concerned. Not concerned, but I'm just not sure when they're gonna be showing off their next console. It's just there's so much information floating about their production and about like, oh man, it's like they're gonna release it, you know, into like the second quarter 2025, and I just don't know anymore. It's just like, sure, they're running out of games and stuff, but it's like if they show it off too early, then they're gonna risk cannibalizing the sales of other consoles and like other games and stuff. Because if they show off a new console next month, then what's the point of buying the new Zelda console? You know, like why would anyone buy a Switch Lite? Why would you spend $200 when you can save that $200 for whatever the next Switch is? It doesn't make any sense to me that they would show off the new console next month. So in my opinion, it has to be at least by October. Or at the very earliest, October. And it makes sense to do October just because that's when they did it for the Switch. The only thing is, then from there, it's like, if they're gonna do that, because again, we don't wanna like eliminate the sales of, like, you know, potential Zelda buyers, you know? Like, you're just ruining yourself if you decide to announce your console too early. Do it too late, though, well, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, you can hold on to that for as long as you want. Only thing is, maybe investors aren't going to be happy about it, and, I mean, I'm not Nintendo, so maybe they care about what the investors have to say, you know? Maybe they'll be like, oh, well, the investors want it, people are wanting it, maybe we should show it off sooner rather than later. So that's gonna be like, that's the whole thing, is like, it's a timing thing. It's like, you have to decide. You can't just release a video willy-nilly showing off what your new thing is if you're not sure if the timing is right or not. And then, of course, again, how much further, like, how much longer can they hold on with the games they have? Because showing off the new Zelda game and something as big as, like, you know, having a playable Zelda in a main, like, you know, Legend of Zelda game, a big deal. And I don't know if they did that because it had some extra X factor to it, because it's like, oh man, it's like, look how surprising it is that we added Zelda as a playable character for the first time, you know, in a mainline 2D Zelda game. Like, is that the angle they're going for, or is it just because, like, oh, it's like, maybe they thought this was the best, like, it was an experimental thing, you know? It's like, they're like, oh, it's like, well, we're experimenting, and we wanted to see if maybe Zelda can, like, maybe we'll put Zelda instead of Link. Maybe we'll change up the formula. I don't know. Maybe that's why it's coming out first. Because Mario Party isn't exactly a game that I'm just like, oh man, you have to have the new Mario Party. Like, it's not. Mario Party has never been that game. But Mario and Luigi, on the other hand, I don't know. Mario and Luigi is weird because it's like, Mario and Luigi is a series that I think it sells fine, but it's like, at the same time, it just keeps on getting like shit on for some reason. Like, the last two games before Alpha Dream died was a remake, or two remakes, or re-release or whatever, and they did not sell well. As a matter of fact, I think Mario & Luigi's Bowser's Inside Story, the remake, is like the second lowest selling Mario game of almost all time. Like, and it's bad. It's really, really bad. For a remake on the Nintendo 3DS. Well, I mean, it definitely could have sold better, but it's just so many factors going against it. The oversaturation of the Mario and Luigi series, the fact that it was released in 2017 when the Switch is already out, the fact that who gives a fuck about the 3DS, the fact that it's, again, a remake of a Mario and Luigi game, not a new one. Everything was just poised to just make it sell awful. And now I'm feeling a little nervous for Mario and Luigi Brothership, because it's just like, okay, cool, you have a Mario and Luigi game, but is it going to be interesting? Is it going to be fun? Is it good? You're releasing it at the end of the Switch's life cycle again. It's new this time, sure, but is it enough to hold it? Like, it makes me feel like Nintendo's releasing a good game at the wrong time. Why did they wait for so long to release Mario and Luigi? Like, this isn't like aha, like, look at this. And it's just like, okay, we're happy because we know that the Mario and Luigi series is not dead, but that's it. Is the game going to be good? And again, right now, I'm just nervous because there's not enough information about this new game for me to say, oh yeah, like, this is going to be a solid hit. And it's just, there's no information about the game. It's like, oh, they're on a boat and they're traveling to new islands. Cool setup. Doesn't really, like, do anything because it's still more Mario and Luigi, which I'm happy to have. But again, it's just, I say that I wish I had like a chart. I wish I knew what games are coming out. Do I have any information here? Because I usually like saving stuff in my other Twitter account, but don't think I have anything here that's super important. Yeah, no. Yeah, no idea on that. Dude, this mouse is annoying me. Did I lose? I don't recall losing. I thought I won. Hold up, let me just check real quick. I don't think I lost, but I really wasn't paying attention. Okay, there it is. Yeah, so it just now, like, now what are we doing? Like, right now we're just in limbo for Nintendo. Like, I hate being in limbo because now we're just playing the waiting game and it's dumb and I don't want to wait and I want to see what Nintendo's like. I really just want to see what the concept is. Like, I'm so sick and tired of waiting. I'm so sick and tired of waiting and yada 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 and all this and that. And I'm complaining again. But the reality of it is that I'm just really curious to know, like, what they got going on, you know? I'm, like, also ready to see what, like... Because, dude, you know those, like, those people, that the motherfuckers at Nintendo, you know that they have a bunch of new games just waiting to, like, be released. Nintendo will do this thing where they will have a game ready and then just leave it sitting for a while. I forgot what game it was that they released a while ago, but they're like, yeah, this game has been ready for a year, but we just didn't have, like, a good time to release it. And so they had a game that was ready, and then it just didn't do anything. It just sat there for an entire year. I think it might have been Paper Mario the 1,000-Year Door, actually. Might have been, but... I'm not ready for Switch 2 Electric Boogaloo details, but that's just me. I want the Switch to continue and prosper. It's already prospered, brother. You were already in the era of a king. That prosperity cannot last. It's you against the world at this point, man, because everyone is ready to move on. I'm telling you, man, listen. I'm going to keep it $100 with you. There is only, in my opinion, there is only one correct way for Nintendo to go about this next console. The only way that this goes out well for them. No one's ready to move on. Everyone's ready to move on. You're decrepit. You're an old man. You are alone. Dude, everyone is ready for a new console. You're the only one that's sitting here denying this. I'm telling you, dude. Old man. I'm telling you, the only way, like... okay, so what I'm trying to get at is that Nintendo is in a really weird spot where they have a console that sold really well. And so now there's no way in hell. There's no way in absolute hell that Nintendo replicates this success. To be honest, I won't be getting the new console, but to each their own. Easy, man. You gotta relax. I think you will be getting the new console, but again, you're just gonna have to wait. It's just the new console, like, I'm so nervous because there's so many variables to it. And the thing that makes me the most nervous is the fact that it could be the worst thing to just release. Nintendo needs to they just need to play it safe. They keep on, like, releasing consoles that don't do well. After, like, a successful console, like, again, we're just gonna look at the Wii and the Wii U, where with the, I know some people will be like, well, okay, let's talk about it real quick. NES sold really well, and the Super Nintendo sold alright, but didn't sell as good, and then the Nintendo 64 sold even worse. But the reason that the Nintendo 64 sold even worse was because Nintendo had a cockiness to them. They had, like, this attitude where they're just like, well, yeah, people are going to want to play Nintendo consoles, and they're not going to want to play PS1 games or the new Sega console or whatever. So they're kind of like, they kind of just let the Nintendo 64 cook for too long, and then they made the console junk because they decided to release it with cartridges, and it made it harder for the developers to make games on their console. And so, like, Nintendo, like, kind of wisened up and, like, okay, we're going to do discs now. But then they made, like, mini discs. Again, really stupid on their part. It's dumb. Nintendo was not making wise choices. But then it's like, then the Wii came out. And then the Wii was brilliant because it's just like, okay, well, instead of, like, you know, just making a powerful console, we're going to make a gimmick console. And the gimmick is good. And then they made a good gimmick. And then they're like, okay, well, maybe we should continue to do gimmicks. But then the fuckers at Nintendo didn't realize that the gimmick wasn't all that great. And to make matters worse, their advertising was dog water. It was a shit. It was really, really bad. So they had a console that had like a mediocre gimmick. Their advertising was atrocious. And then it's like, okay, they made the Switch as another gimmick console, but the gimmick wasn't a gimmick as much more as it was, like, in my opinion, like a feature. It's not a gimmick. It's something that makes the console unique. It works for Nintendo specifically because Nintendo has always had really good handheld sales. Their the Nintendo DS sold 150 million units. The 3DS sold 75 million units. Like, their consoles, like the Game Boy sold a bunch. Like, the Game Boy sold like crazy. All the variations of their Game Boy were selling pretty decently, if I'm not mistaken, except for maybe like the Micro. This should be in a podcast. Well, I mean, this is what the stream is for. Like, the stream is kind of like, I don't know, kind of happens to just be, oh, I'm talking about stuff. But yeah, it's like, you know, so it's like, I think someone at Nintendo must have realized that it's like, okay, well, the consoles aren't doing good, but the handhelds are. Why don't we make our console a handheld? And to do so, they had to make a enormous sacrifice. And I'm talking about, like, something had to give, and it was a gamble because the power of the Switch is severely underwhelming. Like, that console is weak as hell. And it's like they put this console out with very weak specs, but the gimmick of it, but the feature of it being portable and a home console at the same time is so good that I think a lot of people were, you know, they were willing to underlook the power. And I think that's fine. I think that that's an okay thing to have. If their console... Oops, I thought that was the end, and I just blew my mushrooms for no reason. And I think that Nintendo... right now is not the time to reinvent the wheel. They don't need another gimmick. Their gimmick of having a hybrid home console is fine. I think what most people are looking into now is get the power, the Nintendo power, pretty much. What we need right now is for Nintendo to just do the Switch again. Do it again. Just increase the specs of it. That's all they have to do. All they have to do is just increase the power of the Switch, and they will be fine. They don't need a console that beats out the Switch. They just need a console that sells decently. If the next console is not a hybrid, I don't think it'll do well. You're absolutely spitting. You're so right. Because right now, this is kind of like Nintendo's thing, where it's like, they're pretty much the... Ew. Where they're pretty much like the... Not to say that they're the first people to do it, but they're the ones that really put this whole, like, you know, console, handheld hybrid on, like, on the board, you know? And, like, so many companies have started, like, copying that idea of having, like, a device that's, like, a handheld and a console hybrid at the same time. Like, we've seen it with the Steam Deck, and we've seen a bunch of, like, other, like, I don't know who specifically, but trust me, I went to Best Buy the other day, and it's, like, I think Asus had, like, their own variation of, like, the fucking Steam Deck. I'm just like, okay, cool, man. That's awesome. But again, all because the Switch sold like crazy. In my opinion, and Michael, this is going to be the only way. This is the only way that the Switch will continue to live. Is if they make the next console a direct follow-up to the Switch and just say, hey, this one's a home console. And you can continue to play Switch games on it. But this one just happens to be more powerful and has other features that the Switch doesn't have. That's the only way the Switch will continue to live. If Nintendo says this is a sequel console and it's still another hybrid handheld console with different cartridges, Switch is dead. Straight up. Like, the Switch will die in like a year or so. The Switch is on life support as we speak. If that would be the case, then I'd get a new console. Yeah, if Nintendo, all they have to do is say that it's a home console that plays Switch cartridges and it has more, you know, it's more powerful, more features, and they continue to support the Switch. And it's like, oh, well, it's like, you know, we have all these games on the new console, but you can still play them on the Switch because they have the same cartridges. All they need to do is make it so that their games, you know, they just underpower that stuff on the Switch, and then just make it so like, the, you know, the higher frame rate and the higher graphics or whatever. Damn, really lost to this. I had a good run earlier. Yeah, it's the only way the Switch is gonna get to live. If they release like a Switch 2 or a Switch Pro, and it's more powerful, and all it does is like it's a home console thing, and now the Switch is a handheld, but it also plays the same games that the Switch 2 does, we're in good shape. Higher storage capacities for the new console, 32. We just seen it. Yep, so true. I mean, I'm just saying, like, I mean, obviously, like, when you're talking about like new features, I'm not making a video out here. I'm just spitting. Like, I'm just talking. I'm just saying that if you're talking about like a new console and you really want the Switch to continue selling and to continue living, the only option I see Nintendo having is that they release again a home console that takes the Switch cartridges. That's the only thing they can do. If they don't do that, the Switch is dead. Like, it's it. Like, the Switch doesn't stand a chance. Damn. But yeah, that's the only thing. But if Nintendo does another, you know, hybrid handheld console and it's just more powerful and it offers new cartridges, and yeah, that's it. Game, set, and match. You know, like, we're not gonna stick to the original Switch because we're gonna see support for it fall off immediately. Because, okay, Michael, you have to understand that it's not just the customers that we're talking about here. Because sure, there are customers, and sure, we know that Nintendo can make games on their dog water Nintendo Switch. But what about the third-party companies? The third-party companies want a more powerful console. Like, they just need more power. Have you seen some of the games that they're putting on the Switch nowadays? Like, Nintendo can make a good-looking game on their own console, but other companies can't. I'm sure other companies, especially now in 2024 and 2025, are going to want that legroom to be able to produce more powerful games, games that look better, games that run better, and games that can feature just more stuff to do. Like, it's not a matter of, like, whether we want to, because it's like, you have to consider that other people that aren't us gamers also want a new console. Everyone wants a new console. Developers want a new console. Gamers want a new console. Freaking investors want a new console. Like, it's a new console time. You can't stick with the one thing forever. It's impossible. All that glitters may not be gold, but god damn it, the public does not understand that. And there's nothing really stopping people from wanting a new console either way. That's just how it's been with consoles for a while. I mean, people did get mad when the Super Nintendo came out, because it's just like, damn, like, I gotta buy a new console just to play Super Mario World? That's crazy. And, you know, you can kind of understand, you can kind of sympathize, but again, if you're offering a console will only get you so far for so long. Like, computers nowadays are so good because you could just replace the parts with newer parts. You don't have to stick with what's always been in there. Like, for me, like, maybe I should replace the computer parts on my PC. Maybe I should just increase the RAM and get a new graphics card, you know? Why do I have to go out and get an entire new computer, right? And that's kind of why PCs work and why they don't stop with stuff like on Steam, because if you really have, like, if you really wanted to, you don't need to buy a new PC. You just need to upgrade the parts inside of it. I can most certainly can. No. Hold on, Michael. I don't care that you can do it. You are not the center of this situation. That's the problem. You go up to any person and ask them and tell them, hey man, Switch for another 10 years, right? Fuck no. No one wants that, Michael. You're the only one person that I know who's like, yeah man, we're gonna keep on rolling with the Switch until the end of time. And listen, and I get it. I understand why you feel that way. But the fact of the matter is that not everyone is gonna feel that way. That's just how it is. I don't care if you're stubborn about it. I don't care if you think the Switch is the greatest console of all time. Anything that's the greatest of all time will eventually be, you know, put into obscurity by the freaking passage of time. That's just how it is. You are the anomaly. I agree. You're not an anomaly. You're just an outlier. You're a guy that's outside of the Venn diagram. You know, it's like, I just think that the chances of the Switch 2, the chances of the Switch living after this next console come out, it's so slim. Like, it's so slim. I can't imagine that Nintendo will continue to produce this console going into 2026. Oh my god, he boosted. And a lot of it just has to do with the fact that it's like, Switch is kind of dog shit, you know? Like, as good as the concept of it may be, like, the console itself isn't not great when we're looking at it from an objective standpoint. Like I feel like you know, the parts are just so outdated. The Joy-Cons don't work that well all the time. The screen is tiny, and the OLED can have like it can just burn for some reason. Like all of this, and it had a good run. It did it. I admit that the Switch is going to be phased out upon the new console's release, but it's perfecting to me, and I'll continue to play it. Hey man, listen, and I get it. It's fine if you're gonna want to continue to play that game. I just need you to understand that whatever coping mechanism you're coming up with, I'm just gonna dispute it every time. Switch is good, but it's not that good. I'm surprised. This music is really good, yeah. Was I really that far behind? Oh my god, this car is moving way too slow. What is this guy's build? No, yeah. The music is really good, I agree. It's just that Nintendo has a solid concept on their hands. All they have to do now is just improve upon it. That's all they have to do. They don't have to reinvent the wheel. They don't need to do anything crazy. They don't need to do anything stupid. All they need to do is just release a Switch that is more powerful. That's all they need to do. Simple. If they do anything that's crazy or out of the ordinary, it will not do well. It simply will not. Unless the idea is like crazy innovative, which I doubt, because innovation only strikes once every once in a while. I think we need like a new set of eyes on the Nintendo team to really come up with a new concept. And if they are making a new concept, Switch to pump it up, a whole fucking DD, like an arcade machine. That's fucking hilarious. That's so good. I like, all they need to do is just not mess up the damn, this guy has a high time. They just gotta not mess it up. I think that the easiest way to not mess it up is to just play the same game that they did with the Switch, which is do a hybrid console, just make it more powerful and allow more people to enter the scene. You know, more people want better graphics, sure, just make it more powerful. More developers want more legroom to create games, just make it more powerful. They don't need to reinvent the wheel. They don't need to do anything crazy. They just need a Switch that's more powerful. That's all they need to do. And what's even better is that we know, oh my god, we know for a fact that they have been holding back on games for a while. Metroid Prime 4, the new Pokemon game that's coming out. Mario Kart 9 has been in development for years. We've known all of this information. Where's Mario Odyssey 2? You know, like, all this stuff is coming together to build up a solid lineup for the first year of this next console. And I think that's really what's going to help it. If they just make a simple console that has the same features as the Switch, is more powerful, and just have a solid game lineup, we're golden. They don't need to do anything crazy. Because if they do what they did with the Wii U and try to do another crazy gimmick to go along with it, it's going to fail. Because whatever gimmick they have is not going to be as good as the Switch. Straight up. All they have to do is just not play dumb. If they want to make a gimmick, save it for the next console. Refine whatever gimmick they have, make it better. They have time to sit on it. They don't have to just drop it on us immediately. Well, maybe it would play good if it weren't for some hardware not having big meaty specs. Well, that's the thing. And that's what I'm talking about. It's like the Switch had to sacrifice those specs in order for it to be portable. And I think now that we're into 2024, they can have the same console, the same like concept, just make it more powerful. Like they don't. It works. Like even to this day, like companies are still making their freaking dumbass, like, you know, handheld rip-off console that they keep on selling on the market for no reason. Nintendo is still has, like, they still have what's it called? I don't know what the phrase is called, but I mean, either way, they're in a good spot to just do it again. Like they don't need to do anything crazy. They don't need to change up the formula. It's fine. Oh my god. I don't know. The only thing that they could realistically do, like, ugh, and I mean, if we're talking about things I want, well, I had a video and I think I lost it. think I lost it because I moved from like Adobe Premiere Pro, and now like I'm on different software, you know. But my idea is a little crazy. It's not like the craziest thing, and it's not like a super revolutionary or anything. But it's an idea that I would like them to explore more. And I'm probably not going to talk about it. I should probably just work on a video for it. How is this guy getting ahead of me? Why is his lap 2 so good? Yeah, I just think that it's just... The solution in my mind is simple. But, I mean, Nintendo is a whole company. And so maybe they have other ideas. Like... I shouldn't raise myself to be some like knowledgeable guy. Like I'm not like super confident about the situation at hand, but it's just the Wii U did bad because their marketing was bad and the gimmick wasn't great, and then they didn't present the gimmick well. If they were to try to do all of that again, like they don't need to do all that. Like they could have just made like a Wii 2 without making the gamepad some like clunky ass device that doesn't even do anything, and maybe they would have been better off with it, you know, like it would have been fine maybe. I think that just better specs. Better specs is the name of the game. That guy drifted in hard. Just better specs, better performance, better memory, better games. And not better games, because I'm not sure if you can do better games, but I mean just like do good games, you know, just keep on doing games that are just good. Like Mario Odyssey was good, Breath of the Wild is good. Things like Mario Kart 8 can continue to be expanded upon. Smash Brothers is really nice. Pikmin is doing really well in my opinion. They can continue to do Pikmin for a while. Damn, I am slippery. This vehicle may not be it. This guy is still pulling ahead of me. Is it really the monster truck wheels? What is this guy doing then that he's just getting so much further ahead of me? Surely it's not just the acceleration. And back onto the Diddy Kong, I guess. This is cool. I don't know. It's just... It's a little difficult to say. I don't know. I'm just so lost right now. I'm genuinely lost because it's like the idea that I have for them is just might be different than what they have for the entire world, you know. And again, I'm just one guy. I don't know. I wish I could talk to more people about it. I mean, I know you, Michael. Like the problem with like talking to you about it, Michael, is that you just don't want a new console. So how are you going to have ideas when you don't even want to move on from what we have? Like, I need to talk with other people who are, like, ready for, like, a new Switch console like I am. Because it's like everyone in our friend group, like, they're cool and stuff, and they like, you know, the consoles and all the like, but not everyone is, like, as hungry for it as I am, you know? Like, I could talk to it about, you know, I could talk to Quinton about it, but let's be real, how much does he actually know? Turtle doesn't really care like that. Brandon is cool, but doesn't really care like that. Osher definitely doesn't care like that, you know? It's like people aren't going to care the way that I care. And it's a little unfortunate. Maybe I should go find some like Nintendo friends online. Viewers, if you are not an IRL friend of mine and you really like Nintendo, we should talk. Because I need to talk to someone. I need a vent. I need to become a Mogus. Okay, hold on. Yeah, again, it's really just... I think having a contrasting point of view is engaging to a certain degree. Well, I mean, and I definitely appreciate it, but then it's like, where is everyone that... Like, where's the people that have my, you know... Where are the people that have my point of view? None of you guys have my point of view. Not you, not Turtle, not Osher. Not Le Count. Count probably don't even care like I do. Brandon, like again, like I like my friends and everything, and I definitely like having an opposing viewpoint, which is why you'll see like Osher be in my videos occasionally. He hates Nintendo, and I don't even blame him. He's told me why he hates Nintendo, and I'm not gonna disagree with him. I think his points are valid. He's right. Nintendo is just a company. They're not my friend. And as much as I like their products, you know, maybe I shouldn't. But yes, I would like to see what the new console will bring naturally. However, I just don't find myself having the inclination towards anything new as I'm getting older, to be honest. And that's fair enough, I guess, you know. As you're older, there are other things to worry about and not video games. Fuck your point of view, real. Hold on, this guy. He pulled off an extra boost there? Is that what it is? No way. Oh, this is so close. Okay. We're less than a second off. Damn, this Diddy Kong build is so good, too. This music is also going crazy, by the way. Oh my god, it really comes down to the drifts. Oh my god! What? Damn. Damn. My second lap wasn't as good. Standard ATV, standard and standard, really? Damn. Oh, you can't see the time, but hold on. Let me move it for you. Dude, that's crazy. Look at this time, man. I can't believe that last jump really screwed me. Dude, I don't know. I guess I guess his car, when it lands, is like just has a better boost. I don't know. I pulled ahead, but I genuinely don't know what happened. No, yeah, damn, that was pretty. That was pretty heartbreaking. I'm not gonna lie. Damn, that's so rough. So weird. No, yeah, okay. But yeah, you know, just that's it for today's stream though. But I'm curious to see what Nintendo does next. Of course, as always, I just want to know like what we're doing with this new console. I gotta rework on my video with the console concept because I think I lost it from the switch from Premiere Pro over to DaVinci. So maybe I'll have to just remake all of that. Anyways, thank you guys for coming in. I appreciate the conversation as always. And we'll be back, not this weekend. I'm out this weekend. No stream, at least not for games. I mean, I don't think I'll stream anything this weekend, but yeah, no stream this weekend. I'm going on vacation. I'll watch someone else. Go watch Michael when he comes back next Tuesday with the Keep His stream. Maybe I'll stream on Monday. Who knows? But yeah, that's it. That's it for tonight's stream. I'll see you guys later.